All right, we're gonna start at the front of the mat. So go ahead and come on up. We'll stand at the front. You can have your feet just 6 foot distance apart. Tailbone nice and heavy. Let's take a nice big inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Nice long, flat back, soften your knees. Hang over the legs. Lift your chin, tuck in towards your chest. And then inhale, extend the spine long, look forward. And exhale, fold over the legs again. Press down to the feet and just roll yourself all the way up. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears, roll them back, and we'll do it again. Inhale, arms come up. Palms touch. Exhale, nice flat back, dive forward, soften your knees. Lift yourself, hang over your legs. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, fold. Press the feet, roll yourself up. Shrug the shoulders up and back. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, extend the spine. Let your crown of the head reach to the front of the room. Exhale, fold. One more, inhaling to the front of the room. Lengthen your spine. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep your right hand on the floor and take your left hand to your hips. Just hold them there and start to turn your chest to the left. Now, if it feels good, you can start to bend your right knee and straighten into your left leg. And then you can switch it. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, keep the twist. And then come back through center and switch sides. Left hand down, right hand on your pelvis. We'll turn to the right. And you can straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. And then switch it, bending the right knee and straightening the left. Good. Rotate down to the floor. Place your hands down on either side of the feet and step yourself back to plank. Okay, so just holding onto this plank to start with, just to warm up a little bit. Press the hands down, and then slightly energetically drag them back, and feel like you're dragging your toes forward. Curl your heart forward to the front of the room. Taking another breath here. Good. Now we're just going to alternate tapping the knees. So you're just going to tap the right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. So I'm going to try not to move my pelvis. If I can help it, I'm just bending and tapping the knees. And I'm going to try to use my core to keep the spine and the hips nice and steady. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Straighten the legs, look forward, bend the knees, bring them to the floor, chaturanga all the way to the ground, and then you're going to extend the arms and legs out into this X shape. We'll bring the hands back under the elbows, push back to the knees, tuck the toes, lift it back into plank here. Okay, so we're just going to do that a few times. You're going to lower the knees, lower the belly to the floor, make the X, bring it back in, push back up, lift the knees. Knees down, belly down, reach out X, come back in, push to the knees, and to the plank. So I'm trying to really make most of this movement happen in my arms and legs. And then I'm going to try to keep my core turned on and see if I can barely change the shape of my spine as I do this. Let's go for 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, round. Good. Holding that plank again. We're just gonna send the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Okay, so we're gonna make this kind of circle with the body. We're just pedaling the feet for a moment, lengthening the back of the legs. And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna let both heels kind of settle. You're gonna bend your knees and drop your butt towards your heels. Then we're gonna shift forward into our plank. And then you're gonna pick up your hips and take it back down dog. So I'm gonna drop the knees to hover, shift forward plank, lift the hips up and back down dog. Good. Let's do that for, here's 6, 5. You can pick up the pace a little bit. 4, try to make it nice and fluid. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go the other way. So come forward into plank, bend your knees, send your hips back, lift up, down dog. Come forward, plank, bend your knees, shift your hips back, up to down dog. Good. So again, just kind of making a little circle here with the hips. Here's 5, 4, 3, good, 2. Last round, stay low over those heels. Little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, push the hands forward, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, straight into the legs, pedal the feet. Right leg's gonna lift up and back. Go ahead and square the hips up. Bring that right knee to tap that right elbow, give it a hold, and then step it in between the hands. We're gonna come up nice and slow, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up over the head. Just settle in here. Pull the front hip bones up, lengthen the left heel back, lift the arms, and see if you can drop these front ribs into the body and down into these front pockets. Just go ahead and bend into the right leg. Good. All right, from here, we're just gonna hold the legs as they are. Just bend the elbows, lift the chest. Try to tap the elbows behind you, and then reach them right back up. Bend them, pull them in towards each other, and back up. As you pull the elbows in, I want you to think of the shoulder blades as like a little shelf for your heart that you're lifting your chest up with. Belly staying engaged so the low back stays the same. Let's just go for 4 more like this. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back up, just opening to the T, turning to the right, and then right back up to center. Opening to the right, back up to center. Try to keep those arms up, and they only drop to shoulder height as you twist. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the twist. 1, just go down to tap the floor, pick it back up, tap, and up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Just kick your left hand to the floor. Right arm scoops over the ear and reach it back. Reach it over the ear and back. So try to stay in this twist. See if you can stay light on your fingertips here on that left hand. Here's 5, 4, 3, I'm just reaching forward and back. 2, 1, good job. Bring your hands down on either side of that right foot. Start to lower your hips towards the floor and look forward. Good, now nice and slow, you're gonna look out in front, bring your hands a little bit forward of that right foot, and just pick up that left leg like you're coming into a standing splits. So both the hips are square to the floor. If this is too much, you can bend your right knee to get your hands on the ground. And then from here, we're gonna take this whole shape and make yourself into a tiny little ball. So bring your knee and your nose towards each other, and then you're gonna extend back out to straight. Now you can bring your hands onto blocks or even a low chair. But otherwise, we're lightening those hands. We're gonna scoop the belly, draw the knee to the nose, and then extend back out. Now you can start to bend and straighten that right leg as well, if you can. Let's go for 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend everything back out. So the legs out, the head's forward, and we're just gonna lower and lift the hips. So bending the right knee, get it low. Try to get your belly to touch your thigh. It's not gonna live on your thigh, it's just tapping it as you bend. Check your right knees going right over that second toe. Good, here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot just like 3/4 of the way back and start to straighten into the right leg and fold over the leg. So I've got this pyramid pose, right? It's not too wide, it's not too long. I'm pulling the right hip back, left hip forward. Good. Now, go ahead and bend your right knee, slide your left foot back, place both hands on the floor, and just kick that right heel up. Squeeze the knee into the chest. Good. Now, can you slide it all the way over to the left side of your mat, and you're going to spin yourself open in this fallen triangle. So you're in kind of a supported side plank. Good. Now, just lift the hips, pushing the feet and the hands. Lift the hips, little lifts, little lifts. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, you're going to slowly pick up that right foot. See if you can hover, and then slide it back through the plank. Good job. Pausing your plank. And then here we go for those lowering the knees. Chaturanga to the belly. Make the X shape. Bring it back in. Push back to your knees. Push back to plank. Okay, so we're going through these again. Take it out, in, just move a little quicker, but try to find that control in the core. So we'll still push up to the knees and then just lift the knees. Keep your plank. Let's go for 6. Here's 5. 4, 3, 2, last round, 1. Good job. Send it up and back, downward facing dog. All right, slowly left leg reaches up and back. Get that nice stretch. Bring that left knee forward to touch that left elbow. Good, step between the hands. All right, nice and slow. Come on up, crescent lunge. So we're stretching a little bit of the front of that right hip here. You should feel that opening to the front side of the right leg. I want to get real heavy in the tail. Hold the belly button back. Arms come up. Bend into the left knee. And then here we go with those pull downs. Elbows tap behind you and reach back up. Lift your chest. Squeeze those elbows in and reach. If you lose your balance, you can keep your gaze in one spot. Just lift and lower the chest. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back up, open to the side. Open, back up. Arms only come to the T and then back up. Where you feel like you're moving the air. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this twist. Here we go with the taps. Tap the right hand to the floor, come right up, stay rotated. Tap it down, come up, facing the left side. Good, here's 8, 7, 6, stay low, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that right hand on the floor. Left arm is going to reach over the ear and then sweep it back. Reach it over the ear and back. So all the weight is really in my feet, but I've got a little bit of balance stability in my right hand. So I'm trying not to put too much weight there. Let's go for 6, 5. Again, power up that arm. Squeeze the muscles to the bone. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to stay facing forward. Bring both hands out in front of that left foot. Kick up that right leg. So my hands are pretty light on the floor here. Hips are trying to square to the ground. And you can bend your left knee if you need to. And here we go with that nice little ball we're going to make. You're going to draw everything in, knee towards the nose, and then you're going to extend it back out. Now again, if you have really tight hamstrings, this left leg is going to be a challenge to get straight. So you can get your hands up on blocks or on the chair, or you just keep that left knee nice and bent. Here we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out. Little pulses on the left leg. Just lower and lift, little pulse. Keep yourself low. Here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot all the way back. Just hands on either side of the left foot. And we're, 3/4 of the way back. We're gonna do that triangle. So you're gonna just straighten that left leg, bow over that leg. So if you need to step the right foot in more, go ahead. Hips are square. Good, go ahead and bend the left knee, slide the right foot back. Now come into that lunge with your hands on the ground, just stretching the hips, look forward. Okay, so place your hands down on the ground, pick your hips up enough that you can scoop that left foot up towards your bottom. Holding there, you're gonna start to kick that left foot out to the right. And we're gonna just turn on that right foot in this fallen triangle. Lift the hips up, up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Can you get that left foot to hover? Push down into the right leg and bring it back through to plank. Good job. All right, here we go. Knees down, chaturanga to the belly. Make the X, pull it in, push back up, plank. Okay, this is our last round of these. Here's 9. You can move a little quicker. 8. Take your time enough to get each move to feel precise. Here's 6. Try not to let your belly sag. Keep it supporting the back. 5. 4, 3, 2, last round, 1. Good job, send it back, downward facing dog. Just pedal the feet out for a moment here. Okay, we're gonna make sure that the weights are close to the front of the mat, so we'll grab them on this next one. Or just have them somewhere you can grab them. Right leg's gonna come up and back. Exhale, take it to the left elbow this time. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot between the hands. Grab your weight. Pivot your left heel down. Coming up, warrior 2. Okay, so we've got that right knee nice and bent. Get it right over your heel. Turn the outer edge of your left foot in a little bit so you feel like those toes are pointing to the left, or maybe even a little bit up at a diagonal. All right, let's take those arms out. Palms are gonna come up. Sit low in your stance here, so get your hips nice and low. Good. Bend the elbows in towards your ribs, and then as you press the arms out, straighten just the right leg. Pull it in lower. Yep. Reach it out. Good. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee and hold the arms out in little circles here. 10, 9, get low. 8, you can make little pulses if you've got the brain power to do both. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Swing those arms forward, pinkies tap and wide. Pinkies come forward to tap and go wide. Good. Here's 8. Just stay low in the legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows. Little punches up. Up. Here's that pulse again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hands there if you can. Walk your feet in so that you can take this into the plie. Okay, now the palms are going to face each other. Arms are going to go out to a cactus arm T. Bring them back in. If you need a break, you can always drop those weights. Try to get low in those hips. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Straighten the arms. Bend them. Straighten them. Bend them. Pulse the hips. Pulse the hips. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come all the way down. Palms are facing forward. Just take those arms straight up to the shoulders and right back down. Straight up shoulder height and down. Now, if you need to shorten your stride, go ahead. We're going to try to lift up on the toes. So you can come to toes and down. Lift to the toes and down. Here's 8. Yeah, you got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms, hold the legs, little pulses. 10, 9, so you can get those heels up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Place those hand weights down. Turn yourself over that front leg. Just wiggle the right foot out a little bit and bring the hands on inside of the right foot this time. Look forward. Lower your left knee. You can even come onto the forearms if this is accessible, or you can stay on your hands. But just take a stretch here. If you're on your forearms, come back up on your hands. Just turn your right toes slightly to the right and push that right knee out just a hair as you turn towards your right leg. And then can you bend your left knee and maybe grab for the foot? One more big breath here. All right, both hands down on the inside of that right foot. Pick up the hips. Now lift your hips enough that you feel your belly pulling away from the floor, and see if you can just pick that right foot up. Hold it at your shoulder. It's squeezing into your right arm. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Look forward. Lower your knees. Take your hands wide. We're going for those push-ups. Down and up. Wide arms on your knees. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the floor. Reach the arms back. Legs lift. Hold it all up. Just a little lifts of your pinkies here. Lift them up and up and up. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little bend and reach. Little bend, reach. I want you to squeeze those arms to straight as you reach back. Here's 7, 6, 5. Feel those triceps light up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hands down. Press back to your knees. Child's pose, just rounding your back. Good job. Let's do the other side. All right. Last little push here on the feet. Take your left leg up and back. Exhale, bring it across to that right elbow. Give it a hold for 3, 2, 1. Step it between the hands. Grab the weights, and we're going to pivot up into warrior 2. Just going to turn myself around. Good job. So get yourself nice and low in your stance. Okay, I want that left knee going right over that second toe. Hips are trying to turn to the right. And I got my right toes slightly angled a little bit forward. Okay, we're going to take the palms to come up. This time we're going to hold the thumbs up to the ceiling. And then from here, we're going to do the up overhead as you straighten that left leg, and then just down to shoulder height. Goes up and down. Up and down. Good. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the thumbs pointing up. Bring those arms in and out. In and out. If you can, here's that pulse in the legs. Pulse in the leg. Here's 8, 7, 6, little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the arms together. Bend the elbows. Little punches up. Up. Here's 10, 9. Try to get those arms together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms. Wiggle the feet in. Plie. Take those arms out to that cactus arm. Get low. This is where we're going to take the hands to the floor, to the ceiling. Floor, ceiling. Keep that 90-degree bend. Little pulses in the hips. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms down. Palms face forward. Here we go with that lift and lower. Lift and lower. So get low. Straight arms. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to circle out your arms now so the knuckles are together. And then we're going to take that whole shape up as you lift your heels and then right back down. So I'm going to push the weights together as you lift and lower. Good. So you're squeezing in and lifting up. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Hold the arms up, little pulses, hold the heels up. Here's 10, squeeze those weights. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, weights down. Just turn your toes in and let's just fold forward over the legs. Just let your head relax. Open up the back of the legs here. Good. Go ahead and walk yourself back around to the front of your mat. Hold it here. You're going to take your hands on the inside of that left foot. Wiggle that left foot out. Just curl your heart forward a little bit here. Starting to stretch the hips. And then lower the right knee down. And if it feels good, you can stay on your hands. Or maybe you can even come onto the forearms. Keep moving the chest forward. One more breath here. Push back up onto the hands. Keep your right hand on the floor. Just turn your left toes a little bit to the left. So just slightly, maybe like 45 or less. And then you're just gonna push a little bit out onto the knee so that you can rock to the outside edge of that left foot. And then maybe you can bend your right knee and grab the foot. Just taking a breath or two here. Trying to stretch the front of the right leg. And the inner and outer, and back to the left. One more breath, and then release. Good job. So last little thing here, you're just gonna tuck those back toes, pick up your hips, squeeze this left knee into your arm, and so you can just pick up the foot. Keep holding at your arm for 3, 2, 1. Straighten it back. Look forward to your plank. Come onto the forearms. So your forearms are parallel, and we're just going to do that little roll forward on the toes, reach the heels back. Forward on the toes, heels move back. Here's 8, 7, try to get your chest forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now last thing, just this little tuck of your tail. Pull your pubic bone towards your belly. Try to expand the backside of your body. Little tucks. Last 8, 7. Use your low belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down onto your belly. Keep your forearms on the ground and just curl your heart forward for the Sphinx pose. So shoulders are down and back. I'm dragging my arms back. Good job. All the way down. Let's stretch the chest. Take that right arm out to the side. Press into the palm. Maybe you have that arm in a cactus position or just straight. Take one more big breath here. Roll it all the way onto your belly. Take your left arm out to the side. Roll onto your left side. One more breath here. Good. Go ahead and come back through center. And now we're just going to lay on our right side. You can bend that bottom knee, so your right knee is bent. I'm just going to support my head with my hand and grab one weight. Okay? Just have it here. We're not going to use it at first. Now lengthen that left leg really long across the room so that you don't feel like you're too heavy in your right ribs, okay? I want to feel like the hips are stacked. And we're just doing this little lift and lower of the leg. Now again, if you want to get really big height, you're going to feel yourself dump into that right rib cage and move your hips. I don't want that. I want you to try to keep your hips nice and steady and just move the leg. Okay, I want to make the muscles do the work, not the bones. So let's go for 6, 5, just moving that leg up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, we're going to point the toe. We're going to make those circles. Try to squeeze the leg back. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take that leg forward, and then you're going to kick it straight back. Kick it straight forward and back. So try not to let that left hip dive either forward or in towards your hips. Try to keep them stacked. Here's 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out in front, flex that foot, little lift and lower. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, kick it forward, 10, little pulse, 9, forward, 8, towards your face, 7, yes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Bend the knee to meet your right, so they're both bent. Now that left elbow is going to come into your ribs. Here's where we do that rotator cuff. Knee's going to open, arms going to open. So I want you to feel like both of these joints are door hinge, right? So that left arm is glued to your ribs, and you're opening the door by rotating the arm bone. And same with the left leg. It's opening at the hip joint. Feet stay together for this first set. Let's go 5, 4, 3, really use those outer hip muscles to rotate the knee open. Good, now the leg and the foot come up. Same action with the arm, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Hold the knee up at that diagonal. Punch the arm up and the leg forward and bend. So the upper part of my leg is not changing at all. It's slightly angled towards the corner of the room. And I'm kicking the leg forward. So the left thigh and the right side thigh stay pretty stacked. And I'm just punching the arm up to the ceiling. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring that weight down. Just bend that left knee. Bring that foot onto the floor in front of your right leg if you can. And just stretch that hip. Good job. Let's do the other side. So just roll yourself onto that right side. Or sorry, on that left side. To do the right side. All right. So I'm down on my left arm. Got my left knee bent. Now right leg is straight. I'm just going to have my weight somewhere close by. Little lift and lower of that right leg. Now remember, I'm really reaching that leg across the room, so I want to try to lighten up the left side of my ribs. I want to feel like both my hips are stacked one on top of the other, and that my hips and my shoulders would be up against a wall if I was up against a wall. They'd both be making some contact. Good. Just a few more here. And then we're going to point the toes and make our circle. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, swing the leg forward and back. All the way forward, and then squeeze it back. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I got a miniature echo over here. Here's 2. Last one, hold it forward. Little pulses up. 9, 8, 7. Really lengthen your right sit bone away from you. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it forward. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bend the knees, bring them together. Here's that weight in the hand. Clamshell. We're going to open the knee, open the arm. So remember that upper arm staying tight to the side of your body. Really try to bring that forearm up to the ceiling by rotating the upper arm bone. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same arm, but now the whole leg lifts off the bottom leg. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, kick it out. Last 10. So that upper leg is hovering over the bottom leg, a little bit externally rotated. Here's 7, 6, just punching straight to the sky. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Put it down. Woo. Bring that right foot down onto the floor, maybe in front of that left leg. Just stretch that outer hip. Move that right knee away from you. All right, we're going to end with a little bit of ab work here. So go ahead and roll over onto your back. If you've got your ball, you're going to grab the ball. We're going to place the ball in between the ankles here. Arms are just down by your side. If you don't have a ball, don't worry about it. But I do have a couple things I want to do when we sit up with the ball, so they are helpful, but you can do without it. All right, so balls in the ankles. We're going to send it out across the room, low to the floor. Take it straight up to the ceiling. Bend the knees back in. So this first set, our head's going to be on the ground, our shoulders, and our arms are pressing down into the floor. I'm going to try to relax my neck and shoulders the best I can. Keep your bottom ribs on the ground. Try not to let your low back arch away from the floor. Here we go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to reverse it. Drop it down, bend it in, straighten it up. Good. So hopefully getting a little hug on the ball gives us a little bit of inner thigh work here. Here's 7, 6. Now again, only go as low as you can keep your back heavy on the ground. 5. So if you're going so low that your back is arching up, that's probably too low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and straighten the legs back out across the room. Find a place you can maintain. Flex the feet, squeeze the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the legs straight to the ceiling. Hands behind the head. Lift the head up. Belly button down towards the floor. Squeeze the legs. Here's 10, 9. They can be softly bent. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your head and shoulders up. Lower straight legs. Lift them back up. Lower, lift. Here's 8. Try to get those shoulder blades off the floor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it in. Take that ball. Get nice and long stretch. We're going to roll ourselves up. Good. All the way to the top. Now that ball's going to go in the low back. You've got the ball. Place it behind your back. Right behind your belly button. So it feels like it's kind of wedged behind your pelvis and your low back. Because we're gonna do some pressing back into the ball. So I want your ball to be almost like a resistance there. Arms are gonna be forward. You're gonna take your belly button, push it into the spine and flatten out the ball, and then a slight lift to release. Push the belly back and up. Now, add a little bit of a pelvic tilt here. Curl the pubic bone towards your belly button. Flatten that waist band into the ball. Here's 8, 7, 6. Good, if you can, you're gonna bring your hands behind your ears. If it's too much, just reach them back forward. Here's 3, 2, hold it back. Here we go, twist to the left, twist to the right. Keep flattening that ball. Here's 8, you should feel that whole abdominal wall working here. 7, 6, you can squeeze your knees together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn all the way to the left, press the ball flat, press the ball flat. Here we go, little presses back, holding to the left. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the right, one more set. Little pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Just make a little butterfly out of your feet. So your knees are wide, the bottoms of your feet are together. And we're just gonna round our back and let your head hang over your feet here. Just get this nice opening to the low back, letting the knees fall open, and your head hang and relax. Slowly roll yourself up. Straighten your left leg, cross your right over the top of it, and we're gonna twist. All right, other side, straighten that right leg, cross your left, twist to the left. Good, back through center. Just flex both feet. We're just gonna fold over those legs with straight legs. Just rounding your back. Let your chin drop towards your chest. And then see if you can look forward at your toes and try to flatten out your back. And then slowly roll yourself up. And you guys are done. Good work.